Hello everybody. We got something a little bit different for you today. We've got a little bit of a tool review, tool preview on a couple of new ratchets that we recently acquired. So we'll dive right into it. What we got here in front of us is a couple of Snap-on's new 100 tooth ratchets. This one is more they're shorter, the straight head version. This one is what they refer to as the FL100, the model number on it. And then this one here, the longer one, is of course the longer flex head comfort grip version of the 100 tooth ratchet. The model number on that one is the FHLF100. Snap-on brought out a few different things with these, and there's a few differences between this and the previous generation, the 80 tooth ratchets. So I'll try to go over a few of those today, and if you're sort of on the fence about buying one, maybe sway you one way or another, and just give you some more information about what some of the differences may be for you, the user. One thing you might notice right off the bat is that there's a few differences in the stamp on the head. They've actually went to a what they're calling like their retro stamp. Apparently this is similar to a stamp Snap-on's had in the past, some of the vintage stuff. And also, see if I can show you here, compared to one of the 80 tooth ratchets, you can see the difference in the stamp right there. And also you'll notice that on the 100 tooth ratchet you've got your screws on the back here, whereas with the 80 they're in the front. So that's something different too. Some people may like that or prefer, one way or another. I don't really seem to mind the screws in the back or the front. Also, there is a little bit of difference in the sizes of these ratchets, especially in the head in regards to thickness. You can see on the left here is the 100 tooth ratchet, and on the right is the 80 tooth. Both of these 3/8 drive. So there is a little bit of difference in the thickness, the 100 tooth being just a little bit thinner. And I'll show you the non-flex head version just so you know there ain't no differences in that. Until it is just a little bit thicker. So I got a set of calipers here. We'll see if we can get a good idea of what the size is as far as the thickness and what the differences is between these two. It looks like with the Synergy, looking at about 0.498 on the thickness as compared to the 80 tooth 0.555. So a little bit thicker on the 80 tooth versus the 100 tooth, and we'll see how that compares to I got a 1/4 inch here, 72 tooth. We'll see how that compares to that. So 0.435. So definitely a significant difference in the thickness of the heads on the 100 tooth versus the 80 tooth. So I'll let you listen to the sound of the teeth. See if you can hear any difference between the 100 tooth versus the 80 tooth. This is the 100 tooth here. You can tell it's definitely a very fine tooth. A little closer to the microphone so you can hear it good. Now we'll compare that to the previous model, the 80 tooth. So you can tell there's definitely a difference. And then compare that to, this is a 1/4 inch and it's a 72 tooth, just for comparison. So there's not really a huge difference between them all, but there is some. So I hope that some of the stuff we've showed you today just sort of give you a preview as to what's going on with the 100 tooth ratchet, and whether you might want to upgrade your 80s to it, or if you're good where you're at. I appreciate you watching, and we'll see you next time.